You stay classy, YouTube. Anchorman 2, The Legend Continues. So Anchorman 2, The Legend Continues is one of the most anticipated sequels to one of the best comedies out there, Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. It starts off in the late 70s and goes into the early 80s as Ron Burgundy has lost his job to his wife, Veronica Corningstone. Ron is kind of now at his lowest low at this point until one day he gets an offer from a news executive from GNN, aka the Global News Network, for a page that they have for this thing called 24-hour news, and then so after some
kind of a rip-off of CNN.
Yeah, kind of like that. Basically, he talks Ron into getting his old news team back together. They all get together to do the news once again, but this time in the 24-hour time zone.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, so in my review with me of Anchorman 2 is my brother Alex, aka Pills190. Wow, this was a pretty damn funny movie.
Absolutely.
It was damn funny.
I had a fun time with this movie. I was laughing from beginning to end, especially like the part with Kristen Wiig and Steve Carell, their love interest, was absolutely hilarious.
That was Steve Carell. He stole the show this time
Yes, he
around.
did. He absolutely did steal the show. Him and Kristen Wiig, I mean, they have...
Ron, where's my legs? Where's my...
I'm on fire! You saved my life. She almost burned me. It's just... I'm Jack Lame.
Oh, God.
Who's like this new hotshot anchor that's trying to steal Ron Burgundy's thunder and spot, because at first Burgundy and the news crew have to do the AM shift, the graveyard shift.
Yeah.
Jack Lime and his crew have to do the primetime news.
Right.
I like that whole tension between those two, and of course they had to remake the greatest fight scene in movie history. In my opinion, in movie history, with all the different news teams.
Yeah.
Oh man, so many cameos. It was great.
Oh my God, I really enjoyed it. And not to give anything away, but there's one joke that is said when one particular station comes up that I was laughing so hard.
The beginning scenes where he's getting back together with the news team.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Champ's doing a fried chicken place when it's bats instead of chicken. Brian Fantana's photographing cats.
And Brick
is supposedly dead, and he talks at his funeral.
Brick was my favorite character more than Ron this time around. I mean, even though Ron had some funny lines, Brick, there's just something about him that, I don't know, he was like how Zach Galifianakis used to be in The Hangover before he turned to be a dickhead. He was just a mumbling, bumbling idiot, but you just loved him.
Absolutely.
It was definitely a fun time.
And it was on our dad's birthday.
One of the things I really, really dug was how Ron, shoved it off the idea of the 24 hours news at first. I loved it. And I especially loved how in that fight scene, I loved it how one of the guys was like, so much news going on. Brian Fantana literally echoed a statement that I had. And I was just like, okay, that's awesome that they were making fun of the fact that there's so much news going on these days. I really loved that, too.
And so many different types, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, oh my God, that drove me... That's why TV kind of drives me crazy these days, and that's why I don't really watch it, because there's just so much shit going on that I just don't care to watch all this stuff, including the History Channel. I mean, it was a funny movie. I mean, it is stupid funny. Don't get me wrong, it's a stupid funny movie, but there's a lot of jokes. More hit than miss, though. That's the best part about it. Like the last third of the movie, I thought I really died down. There was a couple subplots I thought were unnecessary, like the one that involved Ron's kid. I just didn't get into that subplot. I really just didn't get into it. There's a lot of moments in this film where I really think that the writing could be a lot better, especially in the last third of it. The ending, I have to admit, too, was stupid as hell. Otherwise, I mean, it's a funny movie. It didn't need to be. It didn't need to be. Is it as good as the first one? No, I would say no. But is it as funny? Yes. Yes, I completely agree that there's just so much stupid humor this time around of how they're able to self-aware about the news these days. That's what made it so funny. To me, The World's End is still the funniest movie of the year for me. It still is, because, I don't know, I just like British comedy more. That's just me, though. Surprisingly,
this, in my opinion, is funnier than The World's End.
Oh, wow.
Yes. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. Screw it. 5 out of 5. I love it. I loved it. I had fun time. I laughed throughout the entire thing. That's what a comedy movie is supposed to freaking do.
Well, I did love it as much as you did. I definitely did laugh a lot of times.
And plus, comedy is my favorite genre, so.
Nah, mine's horror. I laughed a lot during the movie. The last third I thought was really dumb, to the point where I just didn't laugh at all. It's this movie you want to go and laugh your ass off. I'm going 4 out of 5. It's a great comedy. I thought it was still a great movie. If you're just looking to watch a comedy, a stupid comedy to laugh your ass off at, Anchorman 2 is the movie for you. And that's hard too to accomplish. A comedy sequel, that's hard to accomplish.
Well, then not really.
Think about it.
Back to the Future Part 2.
That wasn't as good as
Ghostbusters 2.
Are you kidding me? Ghostbusters 2 was crap compared to the first one.
It was still good.
No, it was crap compared to the first one. Back to the Future 2, nowhere near as good as the first one.
Anyway.
Alright, so that was our review of Anchorman 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment and let us know below what you thought of Anchorman 2. And until the next review, we'll see you guys next time.
Stay classy, YouTube.
Seriously, do it. Do it. Do it.